Welcome to Wins News. I am your friend and host Amit Roy. Merry Christmas to you all. Now, Houthis of Yemen are attacking ships in Red Sea area and some part of Arabian Sea. It's a cause of concern because Houthis are working on waste of lot of interest. One is definitely Iran, that's open source. But we have to know the axis of evil: Iran, Russia, China, and North Korea. So we have to understand that, and we have to understand the oil price before going into Houthi attacks. Houthis are Shias openly backed by Iran, and there is a base in Djibouti, very near uh, Red Sea choke point. And after Soviet Union, Russian assets are being controlled by China. No one else are China. In Aden, there was a communist government and a lot of Russian influence once, and those influence agents are being used by China these days. Well, recently we have seen two Indian ships were attacked. One name is Shai Baba, another name is Came Pluto. And Americans have told that second ship was attacked by no other than Iran, though Iran has denied that. But I don't trust Iran at all. Look, we have to understand the oil prices before analyzing this event. Who are the Houthis? Houthis are working for oil interests. Russians, look, two, three things I want to tell you before I explain these to you. One is Russia has planned to cut down oil supply and oil exploration or extraction. Sorry. Next year. Look, Russian economy is totally dependent on oil. They are being defeated in Ukraine every day. Chinese economy is not looking up. It's about to collapse in 1 or 2 years. So China wants to control this choke point with Russians because it's all to play the Russian oil game. Now oil price, Russia must take out oil price. That's the point. There's no other thing in that. Now, today I was seeing the oil price that has gone up. It was $81. So somehow Russia wants to keep it above $80 so that Russia can make profit. Recently, Russia and India has some sort of disagreement in oil pricing, though it has come down. And Indians are buying different kind of sources, different kind of energies. So it has some sort of, displease Iran also, because Russia-Iran gas line was coming. So that could have been, in little bit of jeopardy in distant future or even near future. Plus, Iranians are backing Houthis. That's a well-known fact. That's an open thing. Now, Houthis have nothing to do with India. Houthis have attacked other ships also because Houthis, they are in the choke point. And other choke point, Hormuz Strait and Red Sea choke point. And look, who is supplying these arms and how they are giving tactical support. They are using mere drones and all. You cannot stop all those drones. Drones are not expensive thing. It's not. So you have to think about lot of imagine. You have to imagine lot of improvise other kind of thing and plan of action. Now India has taken out ships to protect this oil line, so that the ships are coming from via this place to India. And I don't know how that would be successful. It will be successful for some time because if you bring ships from other places, that will not be cost effective. The cost will go up and consumers must pay this cost. And that is a plan actually. That is a plan actually to support an Indian export, to support an Indian import. Who will be benefiting for that? Do you believe this Houthis living in the desert has that kind of brain and all? Houthis are the actor, they're the servant, the masters are China. Because Iran, Iran is a double-faced country. Iran has all kind of evil things for a very long time. They don't understand, except all they don't understand a lot of business. Look at their country, what they have done, except all what they have. Russians, primitive people. Oil extracting, other mineral exporting countries. They have no technology. Whatever they say, we have hypersonic missiles, we have this, we have that. What they have done? They're all lies. Even China. But China has some sort of advantage over Russia in some sort of technologies because American guru Kissinger have presented them so many things. So it's America's fault. I will not be able to defend America in this case. But definitely Iran will work for a lot of evil of axis. So India must understand. India, they will try to blackmail India. India is growing economy and Indian economy is growing very fast. So it will be a third world economy in 2027. Indian election is coming. So I think some sort of pressure is being mounted or some sort of messaging are coming from Russia. This is my understanding that look, if you don't follow our line, so we'll take on your choke point. And China is also telling, look, if you are in Malacca choke point with Andamans, we are here to screw you in Red Sea area with Hutis. But Indians, you look, today I was talking to a general and I was very sad because Indians don't have, broader horizon, strategic horizon. In Pakistan election is going on and I told him, look, why you don't have a party funded by you? Why you don't have your own candidate? Why you don't have your own, strategy in Pakistan election? You can control Pakistan's future. Though Pakistan has no economic future as such in short term. Because they are also like Iranians, no thinking about economy. So they don't understand business. Everything is depending on football match. So-called quote-unquote football match. Islamic football match. It has nothing to do with Islam. They don't understand Islam. They don't want to understand Islam. They want to use some sort of Mohammedan sporting club kind of hooliganism. So this is the point. I have been telling a lot of people, why don't you invest in Pakistan election? Secondly, coming to the Hutis. Now, Hutis are servant. Hutis have nothing to do. Look, one more thing. India has a relation with UAE. Now, UAE is entered. That's two the aspects I want to discuss. India has very good relation with UAE. UAE might buy Indian defense systems, aerial defense systems. So, Hutis are giving signal via China. Look, these are my own area of influence, you don't enter. This can be, a hidden message into that. Beside, India business is going through Europe via the Red Sea port and Suez Canal. This should be very important. So India must come out openly and support United States. United States is the only option because Indians will not be able to tackle this kind of problem alone. Because Indians have no strategic vision, military strategic vision in that sense. Or not even capabilities. They have some ships, but in their mindset is very defensive. And they don't have any intelligence. I'm telling you again, Indians have no intelligence setup, to talk about. Their RAW is a worthless organization and private intelligence must be, prioritized. There are a lot of intelligent people in India. Indian government will never accept them because Indians' mindset is very closed, you see. They said, your age, you're coming from police background, military background, and your age, and you have passed that kind of exam. This is a very, it's not that flexible in their approach. So this is another point. Thirdly, to bolster maritime patrol and maritime understanding, you have to have satellites. You have to have missiles. You hit missiles. Why? Rajnath Singh, the defense minister, he is such an idiotic man. He has no understanding. He blabbers something. We'll not take it serious. Who cares about you? Tum kya ukad lega? Why don't you fire few missiles? You fear Iran. Iran will be offended. So these are the considerations. People must understand. Unless you create problem in Djibouti, Chinese bases, this will keep on happening. You have to take on China. You like it or not. Because China will not let you live in peace. You see, this is Djibouti factor. And Russians will blackmail you. Russia is going down and down. So Russia is offering a lot of business to India, handling business inside Russia, because Russians cannot handle business. They are not taught like that. They don't understand modern economy, modern business, etc. Oligarchs. And they need to do this kind of misadventures and mafiaism like Chinese are doing that. Thank you for patient hearing. And I am again telling you, India's must. And one more thing I forgot. This ship was also has some sort of Japanese link and Israeli link. The second ship. So, and Gabon based, I'm telling, though it's a Gabon flag, it's an Indian ship. And it was attacked 200 miles away from Gujarat coastline. That's very, very dangerous. Why not India is shooting missiles? Thank you very much, patient hearing. India must take aggressive actions and make a statement. Thank you very much. Once again, please like me and subscribe. Best wishes.